So we'll start with the beginning of grocery stores. A little fun fact here. The first self-service grocery store.
This felt like doing a school, when you let it go. All right, everybody. We get Brian Brian Bates, and then it sounded exactly.
Yeah, you don't like the way I start stuff, I don't think.
Like your stand-up, like jokes.
Well, that's this. I've read like 3 times on the show, and twice you've called me out on the way I started. So
I don't think I'm good at starting, but
no.
You go, okay. Here we go.
But yeah, now I'm thinking about my jokes.
Yeah. How do you start your joke? You said, "Hello, folks."
You say folks?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you say folks.
Yeah.
For every joke?
No, when you come out. Hello, folks. And you might say it when you leave. You don't think you say? Do you say folks?
I don't think so.
I think you do.
Okay.
Every joke.
Every joke. Hey, that's his thing. That's why people will like it. That's his. And he sells T-shirts in the lobby that say, "Hey, hello, folks." And it's just a picture of him. That's his image. Hello. It's just 7 hands that go like that. Hello, folks. And then he does his act.
And then every joke I start with it again.
Yeah. And there you go. Hello, folks. Then good night, folks. How good did that be, man?
That's so good.
I mean, that's just like that would be like if you're a stand-up comic, you just got pulled out of Lebanon and you didn't know Nashville exists.
Yeah.
and then you're like, I've been doing comedy in Lebanon for 15 years. All right, sorry.
All right. Where were we? Oh, yeah, at the beginning?
Yeah.
Let's start over. The first self-service grocery store, Piggly Wiggly, opened in 1916 in Memphis, Tennessee.
We had a Piggly Wiggly in Old Hickory that we used to always ride our bike to.
Oh, yeah.
And go in. They're still around.
Yeah, we had one in Lebanon. May still be there. It's big. Do you remember? You ever seen Piggly Wiggly?
Yeah, I had a Piggly Wiggly sweatshirt in college that I would wear, and I thought that would make me interesting.
Did it?
And it did not.
So now you're trying Bass Pro Shops.
What you got working?
Boom! I mean, that was pretty good.
What you got working underneath there today? I think you got something special.
Just a shirt, man.
Yeah, it's a little something special underneath there.
Is it
just a shirt? Piggly Wiggly. They didn't have them where I grew up, but they have them here in Nashville.
You're dressed like you're going somewhere nice, and then you had a flat tire, so you had to put that on to change it. That's how you.
So you get dirty.
So how do you go? I think I got a hoodie in the back. Like that's how you can tell there's a little collar of something. Where are you guys going? We got a big night out tonight. Had a flat tire, so I put this on.
I think you're going to a luau.
It's a shirt.
I remember when the grocery store in Lebanon was Mosier's Grocery. I don't know if that's a chain or just Lebanon, but when
you know where I went this weekend, Meijer. I went to a Meijer.
I'm a big Meijer fan.
I've never been to a Meijer. That is a store that's like, what do you want? Yeah. We got it. I mean, grocery store it's a Target and a full, which I guess Target's doing that now too.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've never closed. I mean, I don't think I've ever really been in one.
What'd you get there?
Nothing. I would go in there and
you just went for fun?
Walk around. So I rented because I drove to Columbus, and so I rented a Tesla, like on that Turo. I don't know if anybody's ever done Turo, but you can rent really cool cars, and you can rent a Tesla for the same price you'd rent a cheap car at Avis or something or whatever. It's just a fun car. So I never had since it was like a 6-hour drive. I was like, oh, you know what? I'll rent a fun car. And so I rented a Tesla and drove it. So I had to charge it like 3 times. And you have to just go. It tells you to charge it like I charged it like Bowling Green, Louisville, Cincinnati. And that was then at the hotel in Columbus. Then coming back was basically the same kind of thing. And so they have like superchargers, and there'd always be a Target or a Meijer's. And you just go do that and go walk in there and you'd have like 10, 15 minutes. I enjoyed it. I just walked around these Meijer's. I've never, so I didn't really get anything. I just walked around.
Are they big in the Midwest?
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah. I mean, Myers and one was in Bowling Green. I don't think they're here.
Yeah.
No.
No.
But Bowling Green, there was one, and so yeah, that was it. I bought an LOL, so that's the only thing.
A what?
It's an LOL. So kids.
LOL doll?
Yeah, an LOL doll. That's the only thing. For my daughter, little doll.
So Piggly Wiggly opened in Memphis, Tennessee, 1916. Prior to this, grocery stores operated over the counter with customers asking a grocer to retrieve items from inventory.
Like at a gas station.
Yeah. I think about like old westerns you see where
Yeah.
you go up to the counter.
They got a
and-
catalog.
Yeah. And then, like the guy behind the counter, go get me 3 bags of barley or I don't know. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, and they bring they're buying big bulk things.
You just don't go pick it off a shelf. You go tell them up front what you want and they go get it for you and bring it out to you.
So
Yeah.
Piggly Wiggly was the first place to really trust people.
Yeah. To try it, do it
That's
yourself.
quite a shift.
Self-service.
Just, hey, you go grab everything yourself.
And then you just get it back. I wonder how many I mean like over the counter, that seems crazy to me. Go read. Sorry, I was jumping ahead to the next thing.
In rural areas, general stores offered credit to their customers, a system of payment that works on trust rather than modern credit cards. This allowed farm families to buy staples until their harvest could be sold.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Like that you're just there's no credit card. But they just are like, yeah, you're
It's
good.
trust. That makes me think of Andy Griffith or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's exactly what these things were. I'm trying to think if there's any. I've definitely bought stuff where I bought stuff where it was I didn't do it. I just did things.
I see a lot of like I saw one last night on Facebook. I see people post this a lot how they're in line at this friend of mine posted she was at Publix. She got up there to pay, didn't have her somehow she left her money or whatever. And then a kind customer behind, paid $27 for it.
Wow.
So I see that a
she
lot.
bought it. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, they do. Chick-fil-A does that where you buy the thing in front of it. And so my sister was telling us about it.
To pay it forward?
To pay it forward. So a lot of times at Chick-fil-A, you just get there. And I've had it happen to me. So it happens a lot. And they're like, the person in front of you paid for this. And then you got to pay for, don't you have a joke about this?
I do, yeah.
And then, so they pay it. They keep doing that. And my sister, when she first did it, was just like, oh, wow, thank you. And drove off. She was the one that ended it, and just like, she doesn't make any, she doesn't, especially at that time, she made no money. She had no money. She is kind of who it's for.
Yes.
But
it's really better that way.
Yeah.
Because you accept a gift as it should be.
Yeah. But I guess if you can keep it rolling.
It's got to end sometime.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good.
That's so funny.
Just to be like,
I
all
appreciate
right,
it.
that's cool, man. Thank you. All right, see you. And then drive off. What if, I think I remember one time when I had it, the person even said, they were like, it's, it's like $20 to $5. Like, even just being like, if you want to drive off, it's okay. Because the person ordering doesn't know.
Mm-hmm.
If you knew, then you couldn't even get what you wanted.
Yeah.
Because you would feel terrible. You'd be like, oh, just give me a lemonade,
Yeah, if everybody's going to do it, I'd rather just pay for my own.
Right.
Also, everybody could just do that, pay for their own. It's the same system. It's actually the same thing, except you don't have to be the guy that pays for a $40 a van.
It's his joke, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, go check it out.
September 30th. Zanies.
Zanies. Check out. You're going to hear Aaron's
That'll be my closer.
So. It's all, everything's kind of counting on that one.
Hello, folks.
Hello, folks.